Let's practice our ser conjugations in context. Join us on a rigorous step-by-step journey to fluency. I'm Timothy, and this is LearnCraft Spanish. We've learned a lot this week, so all we're going to do today is review everything we've learned in the last 3 weeks using a big, comprehensive quiz. And if you're like most students, you're chomping at the bit for some sentence examples that are entirely in Spanish. I know it can be really frustrating that our examples are still in Spanglish, but this is all part of our proven process, so please stay the course. Remember the mountain analogy that I talked about in episode 1. Where we currently are, here at the end of week 3, is on a steep climb through a thick jungle. And we've chosen this particular path because we know what's on the other side. As soon as we do start presenting some sentences entirely in Spanish, which will happen early next week, you'll have an incredibly easy time. Very soon, it'll be like the sun has broken through, you've reached a high point, and you can see the map of the whole language laid out clearly in front of you. Now, specifically for today's quiz, when we use ser conjugations such as es or somos, you're going to have to continue guessing whether or not to add subject pronouns such as he, she, or we. Sometimes it'll be clear, and sometimes it won't. Also, for those of you who already know subject pronouns in Spanish, you're free to try using them, even though we haven't presented them yet. For everyone else, we'll be learning these words for he, we, I, and so on next week, so hang in there. All right, let's dive into today's quiz. They're with your dad's sister. They're con la sister de your dad.
Están con la hermana de tu papá.
I can see that amused you. I can see que eso te amused.
Puedo ver que eso te divirtió.
She and I are the first people in the place. She y I somos the first people en the place.
Ella y yo somos las primeras personas en el lugar.
You're my best friend. Eres my best friend. In the next example, them is masculine. I saw them walking out of the school. I los saw walking out de the school.
Yo los vi salir de la escuela.
The girls saw me going to the beach. Las girls me saw going a the beach.
Las chicas me vieron ir a la playa.
That has been intended for you for a while. Eso has been para you por a while.
Eso ha sido para ti por un tiempo.
We are the guys you saw yesterday. Somos los guys que you saw yesterday.
Somos los chicos que viste ayer.
I knew her. She was better than that. I la knew. She was better que eso. They will walk along this street at 2. They will walk por this street a 2.
Caminarán por esta calle a las 2.
This thing from the library is my book. This thing de the library es my book.
Esta cosa de la biblioteca es mi libro.
In the next one, you is feminine. You are the best cook. Eres la best cook.
Eres la mejor cocinera.
I think my wine glass is around here. I think que my glass de wine is por here.
Creo que mi copa de vino está por aquí.
He and she are a couple. He y she son a couple. He's here so that you can meet him. He's here para que you lo can meet.
Está aquí para que lo puedas conocer.
In this next one, them is feminine. Why did he bring them? ¿Por qué he las brought?
¿Por qué las trajo?
This is the book written by my mentor. This es the book written por my mentor.
Este es el libro escrito por mi mentor.
I didn't see you were in the line. I no saw que you were in the line.
Yo no vi que estabas en la fila.
The man has a young daughter. El man has una young daughter. We need a new butler by this evening. We need un new butler para this evening.
Necesitamos un nuevo mayordomo para esta noche.
How strange that it was because of the boy. Qué strange que it was por el boy.
Qué raro que fuera por el chico.
In the next one, student is masculine. I want to be the best student. I want ser el best student.
Quiero ser el mejor estudiante.
That's why they're at the station. Por eso they're en the station.
Por eso están en la estación.
In the next one, the thieves are feminine. What do you need? ¿Qué do you need? So they are the thieves. So they son las thieves.
Así que ellas son las ladronas.
He isn't the boss, I am the boss. He no es el boss, I soy el boss.
Él no es el jefe. Yo soy el jefe.
Feel free to get more practice with all these sentence examples, as well as see them written out for you at lcspodcast.com/15. And if you want even more practice with anything specific, you can always become a member and get personalized help from us with absolutely anything you need to learn in Spanish. Next week, we'll finally learn our subject pronouns, such as he, I, and we, so that we can form sentences entirely in Spanish. This show is brought to you by LearnCraftSpanish.com. The Spanish voice in this episode was our coach Jimena Lama Rondon. Our music was provided by the Seattle Marimba Quartet, and I'm Timothy, encouraging you to do the hard work of learning Spanish. Acquiring a second language is one of the most fulfilling things you can do, so start your fluency journey today at lcspodcast.com.